In this unit, we examine a light in the dark and a secret it has been blinking at you in plain sight your whole life. Picture yourself on the deck of a small boat at night. The sky is black, the water is black. And somewhere ahead, along a coast you cannot see, a single light is flashing. It blinks, it goes dark, it blinks again. Here is the problem. That coast has dozens of lights, and in the dark they all look the same, a bright point winking on and off. So how do you know which one you are looking at? And if you do not know the light, you do not know where you are. On a rocky coast at night, that is how ships are lost. Today we learn how a sailor answers that question using nothing but a light and a watch. Part 1. One light in the dark. One lighthouse marks the safe entrance to a harbour, the next one along marks a reef. But from your deck, both are just a bright dot on the horizon. Mistake one for the other, and you steer straight onto the rocks. So the builders of lighthouses faced a very old and very hard question. How do you make one flame, seen from miles away in the dark, unmistakably different from the flame just down the coast? Part 2. A name spelled in time. The answer is beautifully simple. If you cannot change what a light looks like, it is, after all, only light, then you change how it behaves in time. You give each light a rhythm, a pattern of flashes and darkness that belongs to it and no other light nearby, and it always repeats on a fixed and faithful clock. The time to run through that pattern once has a name. The period, 5 seconds, 10, 20, and the period with the pattern and the colour, some shine white, some red, some green, makes a signature no neighbour may share. Sailors have a word for that signature, the light's character. Every navigational light on Earth has one, chosen so no keeper's light can be confused with the one next door. Part 3. The alphabet of flashes. If lights have characters, then there must be letters, a small set of standard rhythms every sailor learns to recognize. The simplest is the fixed light. It does not blink at all. It just shines, steady, all night long. On a chart, a capital F for fixed, then the flashing light. Most of the time it is dark, and every so often one quick flash cuts through, the light the exception, the darkness the rule. On the chart, F and L for flashing. Its opposite is the occulting light, lit most of the time and briefly blocked now and then. It winks out for a moment, then comes back. O and C for occulting. Between them sits the isophase light, from the old word for equal. It is lit exactly as long as it is dark. On for 2 seconds, off for 2 seconds, on again. I-S-O for isophase. And finally the quick light, the light in a hurry. It flashes very fast, more than 30 times a minute. A rapid, urgent stutter that says without a single word, danger, look here, now. A capital Q for quick, fixed, flashing, occulting, isophase. Quick, 5 letters in an alphabet written not in ink, but in light and time. And here is the part that surprises people. This is not a poetic way of speaking, it is written down. Literally, part 4, written in the book. Somewhere on that boat, in a drawer beside the charts, sits a thick, plain volume called the Light List. Inside it, every lighthouse, every buoy, every navigational light along the coast is recorded, not by how it looks, but by exactly how it behaves. Each is given a short line of shorthand, a tiny formula, and that same formula is printed in miniature right on the chart beside the light. So a navigator sees not just a dot that says here is a light, but one that says exactly how that light will blink. Let us read one. Beside a lighthouse, the chart says the letters F and L, then a 2 inside brackets, then the number 10, and a small letter S for seconds. We know F and L flashing. The 2 in brackets means the flashes come in groups of 2. Flash, flash, close together, then a pause. And the 10 seconds is the period. So, 2 quick flashes, then darkness for the rest of those 10 seconds, then again. And nothing else on that whole coast is permitted to do that. Read it once, and it stops being a code. It becomes a sentence. And the book has just taught you how to read it. Part 5. Reading a real coast. Now put it all together and do the very thing a real navigator does. It is night. You are back on deck. Ahead, a single light is flashing, and you do not yet know which one, so you do the simplest, oldest thing there is. You take out your watch and you count. Flash, flash, then darkness. You count the seconds. 1, 2, 3, and on to 10, and there, flash, flash again. 2 flashes, 10 seconds apart. You do it again just to be sure, exactly the same. Now you run your finger down the chart until you find it, flashing groups of 2 every 10 seconds, and there is only one. A single lighthouse with a name and a place on the map. That blinking dot is no longer anonymous. You know which light it is, and because you know where that lighthouse stands, you know where you are. You did not signal it. You did not call anyone. You simply counted its blinks and looked up its name. And here, after all of this, is the quiet and astonishing truth at the very center of the unit. The blink is the name. Every lighthouse on Earth is, at every single moment, patiently spelling out exactly who it is. Over and over and over and safe in flashes of light to anyone out there in the dark who has learned how to count. The review card. Let us gather what we have learned. A light by itself is anonymous, but a light given a rhythm can carry a name. Sailors took the featureless dark and made of it an alphabet, fixed, flashing, occulting, isophase, quick, and wrote it down so that a stranger with a watch could always ask a distant lamp, "Who are you?" and be answered. And the blinking you have admired from 100 shorelines and thought of as merely pretty was never only pretty. All along, it was speaking. Class dismissed.